I landed a $32,500 client within 3 weeks of my AI agency journey, and I am actually doing zero of the work. And today I'm going to explain to you how exactly I found this client, how much I'm charging them and why I'm charging them this much, how I'm delegating everything so that way I actually don't do any of the work. Now, if we've never met, my name is Bashar Khattu, and I'm the founder of BJK University. We're an education platform with a mission to impact 1 million lives by 2030 through empowering families with skills they can turn into income. About 3 weeks ago, I started an AI agency. I started my journey as an AI agency owner, and I decided to make YouTube videos about this, documenting my journey from going from zero to $10,000 per month in 90 days. And as of today, I have landed my very first client. He's going to be worth about $32,000 over the following 12 months. We started the first job at $2,500, and I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. But most importantly, I want to just take 30 seconds to explain why I'm doing this. So about 6 months ago, we launched a new AI program where we teach people how to leverage AI to create an AI automation agency that helps small businesses increase their top line, remove repetitive tasks, and help their businesses grow without holding them back. And so I wanted to do this myself because I partnered up with an AI agency owner to become the AI expert that's helping our students. But I wanted to do this myself to show that it's actually possible to go from zero to $10,000 per month in 90 days. And so the very first thing I want to focus on right now is how did we actually land this client? And what did I do to find this person? So the very first method that we teach inside of our program of how to find a client is what we like to call Dream 25. And that is your people that you know and know you. These are people in your network. And this is it's not MLM. It's not going out and trying to recruit people, but it's more of finding business through people that you know. If you just pull out your phone right now and you go through your contact list, I guarantee that you can find at least 3 people that either own a business or know someone who owns a business. And what you can do is you can simply, if you're just starting this as a beginner, reach out to them and be like, hey, look, I started this AI thing. I'm trying to help out a couple of businesses. And do you know someone who could maybe use my help? I might even be able to do the first job for absolutely free. I'm just trying to get my reps in and trying to learn. And often than not, that person will be like, actually, what are all the things that you can help with? Actually, I need that help. Can you help me? And you can start with a small discount. You can start with even free, especially if you're just starting out. And you can start getting people to leverage what you're doing until you're able to show them how valuable what you're offering is. And so that's where I started. I started with my, Dream 25. I looked at my list of people that I knew that could potentially be a good fit for this. And I reached out to about a dozen of them. One of them actually came through, a business that does epoxy installs and is looking to, right now they're growing. They're a multi-million-dollar a year business. And as they're growing, obviously, they need a little bit more infrastructure. They need a little bit more, sustainability. They need a little bit more growth inside of their business. I remember when we were growing, there was nothing. We were like moving on a shaky ground, and when you're starting a business, especially if this is your very first business, you don't know any better. And, when revenue is coming in, when the leads are there, when the money is coming in, you're not thinking about building infrastructure, but at some point things start breaking down, things start falling apart, and you realize they need to kind of start putting things together. And so what I did was I jumped on a call with them, and obviously there needs to be a receptivity by the prospect. They need to be open to tell you kind of where they're at. And essentially, the very first thing that you do, and that's why we like to call AI automation agency owners as AI business strategists, because you are a strategist. You're not looking to make everyone fit inside of one box. You're asking questions, you're diagnosing. It's kind of like when you go to a doctor, they don't just sit there and they tell you, oh, here's the problem that you have, or, it's like, they are specialized in curing flus. So everyone has a flu and they're just going to give you some flu medication. They ask you questions to figure out exactly what is going on so that way they can give you a cure and create a diagnostic. So it's the same thing. You're diagnosing the situation, and the only way you do that is by asking questions. And so I sat there and I asked questions. So once you ask enough questions, like, well, what is a bottleneck that's happening for you? Where are you spending most of your time? What would you say is one place where you feel like you're wasting time? What is the biggest issue you're facing right now? And through that, they start talking and they start saying different things. And don't worry about whether or not you can do it right now, because with the world of AI, with where everything is going, if you are resourceful enough, you can figure it out. Even if it's not something you've done, you can figure it out. Especially, being part of a community, like for example, for our AI strategist certification program. There is a community there, and oftentimes people will go and sell something that they've never done, and they'll come back to the community and be like, hey, look, I just onboarded the client. This is the problem they're facing. This is what I need to build. How can I build it? Where can I start? And then they'll start getting kind of bits and pieces, and they'll start getting different things that they need from the community. And so the same thing here, I haven't personally built it. And so I figured what problem they're facing. I created value-based pricing, which I'll explain today to you guys. And then I went on to, getting paid. And then I'm like, all right, let's figure it out. Like Grant Cardone says, commit, then figure it out later. And so what I did was I asked all those questions, and we came up with 3 problems or 3 areas that they need help with. And I'll share my screen and show you guys what those areas are. But the very first area is automations. This is where they're spending a lot of their time doing repetitive tasks that are wasting their time. They are wasting their time. And that's when they realize that, instead of, us doing payroll, instead of us doing inventory management, instead of us doing, P&Ls that are just everywhere, can we create some type of automations? Because this is taking about 10 hours per week from our management time to do these repetitive tasks. And sometimes the result that we get is wrong. And then number 2, there's a lot of double entry that is happening when we are doing these things manually. And what I did was I asked them, how much is this costing your business? So you're saying that it costs you 10 hours per week. Is that correct? Yes. On average, how much would you say is every hour worth of your business? We came with a number of $45 on average per hour. So you're telling me that it's costing your business about $1,800 per month. Is that correct? Yes. And I got them to admit that it's costing their business about $1,800 per month to do this. Why is that important? Because I'm going to create a price that is based on value. I'm not going to create a standard price, a package that I'm going to try to fit and mold everyone into. Because a business, let's say their business is it's costing their business $1,800. Now, if I'm going to create this automation. And let's say 2 months from now, I'm going to have another business that is facing a similar situation. And let's just say that this problem is costing that business $5,000. Well, guess what's going to happen? I'm going to charge that business 3 times more than I'm charging this business. Why? It's not because it takes more time. It's not because it's more complicated. It's just because I am providing more value to this business. And you might be thinking, but is that ethical? Because it's not costing any more. Well, it's the same thing as say a dentist. You will be facing a problem with your teeth for days and weeks, right? And then you go and literally within minutes, boom, problem solved. Whether if it's a root canal, whether if it's a, just a regular cavity, whether if it's a removal of a tooth, but boom, done. Yeah, they charge you hundreds and thousands of dollars. Is that fair? Well, yeah, the problem has been solved. What is it worth to you, right? What is that daily pain that you go through worth to you? So the same thing here. And so for me, for that first phase, which is the automation, I was like, all right, guys, so you're telling me that if direct cost is $1,800, well, that means if I charge them at least $2,500, they can pay that off in 6 weeks. 6-week time, they would pay it off, and then the rest is gravy, right? Well, it's not about just the actual direct cost of the business, but on top of that, imagine their time, because they are spending time doing things that they don't even enjoy. Imagine that time they can get back and they can work on the business to grow the business versus in the business doing repetitive tasks. And so that's where I started. But what I want to do right now is I want to jump into my screen to show you guys how I actually came up with this price even more, how I came up with the different phases and what I did and how I did it. I use Zoom and I use the notes in Zoom, and I simply took the transcript from the call and I went to Claude and I said, hey, here's the conversation that I had with the first potential client. What potential opportunities do you see here? Okay. And then it laid out the different opportunities that it actually sees here, right? And then I was like, oh, that's interesting. I want you to build me a presentation and include these opportunities and break them in these different phases. And here is my brand, brand guidelines. Here's my logos. Here's this. I want you to use these things, right? And then boom, it created it for me, right? I just opened it in Google and Google Slides, and then there we go. Based on my brand colors, based on the different 3 phases and everything else, right? And so the different phases were, the first one is automating tasks. The second one, they want lead generation. And then they have 2 sides of their business. The first side is epoxy installs. The second side is distribution, which is they actually train new epoxy install kind of like operators, people that want to start an epoxy business. And they train them, and then they scale them, and then the way that they obviously charge them up front, but then the way they make money is later selling them their product, right? And so right now it takes them about 12 to 18 months to accelerate someone to get them to profitability. And I was like, well, shit, that's a major room for growth here and for money making. What if I'm able to help you guys reduce that 12 to 18 month kind of process to say 6 to 10 months, right? Well, I mean, that would immediately double their business on that side, right? Now, I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but I know that like I've built businesses where we're able to scale and optimize our onboarding process. And I know there is a lot of probably manual stuff that they're doing during their onboarding process, and we can actually collapse that time, right? And so the first phase, within 14 days, $2,500, $1,250 up front, $1,250 on delivery. Here are the different things that we're going to do for you guys. The second phase is ads. So we charge you $1,500 a month for the first 60 days, and then after $2,500 per month. And here's what we're going to do for you. And then the third one is this, and this is $6,000, right? So if you put all this together, it's $32,500 per year. Important thing that I've recognized about this business is that any business that you're going to get into, they can help you make money and you can help them make money. And the more money you make them, the more money they make you, right? Because, and that's kind of what I did for them here. As I was like, look, guys, here are the different opportunities that I see. 1, 2, 3. But before we even talk about 2, before we even talk about 3, let me deliver value here. Let me show you that what I actually am doing is going to deliver value to you, because I know that once I do this correctly, then this and this will happen by itself. And when I go in here and do this, I'm pretty sure I'm going to find other things that they also need help with, right? And so that's the most important thing that you understand is the minute that you put yourself into, like the minute you put a foot in the door, just understand that there are many things that you can do for them. And so my business partner, Stephen Helgar, who's our AI expert that works with our clients, he always says, you don't want customers, you want clients. You don't want customers, you want clients, because customers is a single transaction is done, but a client, you're continuously making them money. They're continuously coming back to hiring you. And not just that, but also if you do a good job with them, they can recommend you for other people as well. And the other thing that I didn't even talk about here is that because they have a distribution model where they have other distributors, they have a couple dozen other businesses that they have helped become what they are. Well, the minute we prove this model for them, they become the case study, and we go and productize everything that we just did for these guys and then go and offer it to the other businesses. So this could very well become a $50 a year client here for me. How did I delegate this? So again, the contract is $2,500. For this very first one, I was like, you know what? I'm willing to pay 40% of this to have someone actually do it, because I'm not technical. I'm not going to go there and try to build automations and stuff. I would want to jump off a bridge and kill myself. I don't want to do that, right? If you're technical, great, you can do it. But instead, what I did was, I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm going to go to our community, because again, we've got a community where we certify operators how to become AI certified operators and build automations and help businesses and so on. So I was like, hey, you know what? I'm going to go and hire someone from here. Now, I could have easily hired someone from Fiverr for probably a few $100s for like half the price, but I don't want to do that because I want to actually build a process. That's one of the biggest reasons why I'm doing this entire thing anyways. Because our goal is to certify AI operators that know how to implement AI into businesses, then find businesses who need AI help, and then merge the two together and build a marketplace kind of like Fiverr, kind of like Upwork, which was going to happen next year. So right now I'm really building a process on how to do that, right? Although I would have probably made a lot more money if I had just found someone on Fiverr or whatever, but that's not what I want to do. I want to help my community, number one, to help them make money. And number two, I want to build a process how this works. Hope you enjoyed this video and found value. If you did, give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Once a week, I drop a video about my AI agency journey of building it to $10,000 per month in those 90 days. And if you need help becoming an AI operator, or if you need help installing AI systems in your business, click the link below, register for our upcoming live event, and I'll see you on the other side. Cheers.